So what I'm going to be showing you today is how to make these sorts of graphics that are animated GIFs or static GIFs that you can use to populate your own courses. So I've done this last September in Photoshop. So if I go to my homepage, and you can see I've tweaked the layout that we were provided and created my own sort of style. And then this carries out throughout all of the courses that I teach on. So if I were to go on the dashboard and pick, I don't know, broadcast media, and then we've got another one, but it's just a different theme, well, just a different colour scheme. You go into here, and I've created little banners for each project that we work on, and then you go in, and then you've got this header, so you sort of can quickly identify which area of the course you're in, and then you got your different weeks that you can go through, and the tasks for the week inside of here. So, but we're focusing on how to generate things like this today, or like this. So if we go into PowerPoint and just open up a blank presentation, the first thing that we want to do is get the size right. So really you should try and make everything bigger than it needs to be and size it down, just so that you don't ever have to remake it again in case you know, screen resolutions go up, those sorts of things. So what you really want to care about is the aspect ratio of it. So, you know, portrait or landscape, making sure that 4:3 ratio or 10:2 ratio, depending on how stretched you wanted it. So, and you can see everything in here is in centimeters. I work in pixels, but you can work in centimeters as well. Canvas, the width of a canvas page is around about 1100 pixels. But I want to just make a button today, and I want it to take up about a quarter of the screen. So if I said it was, I don't know, 275 px and 100 pixels px, and then it would convert that straight into centimeters. So then you can start working off that as well if you're more comfortable. So if I click OK, I'm going to click Ensure Fit, and now we've got this. So it still looks very big, but we're actually zoomed in 400%. Now my screen is quite high resolution, so this is going to seem very small, but that's the sort of size that we're looking at. It might appear around about that big on your laptops. So if I go into there, I'm just going to zoom in just so I can work on this. So if I wanted to create a button, what I'm going to do is just click out of there and go on to the insert, and we've got a whole host of things that we can use to make art or icons or anything that we want to. So I'm just going to start with something really simple and just drag out a circle. So we could stretch that and then position it how we want it, and then we can then start playing around with the colour, the fills, and if we right click and click Format Shape, we should get this little panel here, so we can start messing around with the gradients, the textures that are inside it, the patterns, and then creating our own sort of custom things. So let's get rid of that because I don't actually like it. Let's see, shape. So let's see, this one looks interesting. So I'm going to drag this out, and there we go. And it looks like we've got these little handles, so we can get a sort of nice style going on there. And I'm going to bring it right to the edges as well. Yeah, just leave it a tiny little border. Oh, I don't want a border there. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so let's see what we can do with this. Let's give it an icon as well. So inside of here, we've got all sorts of pre-made icons. and I don't know, let's say it's a button for a quiz. So we can put that in here, and then we can say what to fill it with, and we could maybe make that transparent if we wanted to. And the key is really, you're not going to break anything by messing around with these, and you can always undo any mistakes that you don't like. So that's the key thing to remember with all of this, is just to experiment and have fun. So I'll put that there, and then let's see. Now let's insert some word art. Now be careful with this. We don't want to make things that are incredibly ugly. In fact, let's just start with text. Let's see if we can. Where is it? Just insert normal text. Text box. Oh, it's right there. Okay. So let's just say, yeah, it was for a quiz. I like typing in just all caps. It's just it's a safer way to, if you're not very well versed with typography, and I can't say that I am. Generally just getting things that look nicer. I mean, already that, you know, is usable. But let's say if we did want to now start taking it further, or changing the font. So let's say we didn't like Calibri. You can just go in here, make sure you've got it highlighted, so then you can see it as it appears. And you can download fonts. There's a page on the design section that shows you how to download fonts as well. Let's just say we liked that one. Now if we did want to start messing around with the design of this in Word Art, you start with clicking one of these, and then you can start doing the fills. You can maybe have a gradient, these sorts of things. I would really be quite minimalistic in my styles as I'm starting out, before you get confident and messing around with stuff like this. It's very easy to make something quite tacky. I'm just going to leave this like that. And now let's see if we can make this to look more like, I don't know, a button that we would actually press. So if we go on Shape Effects, we've got bevel, and then we can see we've got different types of ways to sort of emboss this button. So again, if this is more just proof of concept rather than teaching you how to design something well, but now you can start to see how you can really quickly tweak the style of something, and then getting something that you're happy with, and that's your own design. That shows that you haven't just grabbed something off the internet really, with minimal effort, and made this area unique to the course that you're teaching. So I just want to change the outline of that. So if I do shape line, and then yeah, in fact actually I might be happy to just lose that entirely. So let's say that was we were happy with this. All you have to do is do File, Save As, and then I'll just save it in here. And then rather than saving it as a PowerPoint, you go down here and you save it either as a JPEG or a PNG. So if I save that and I called it button, and I didn't have caps lock on, save, and now you could have done multiple, so we're going to do just this one, but it'd be very easy then to duplicate this slide, and then do a different one. I don't know, test, and you could change the icon out. So we could do, I don't know. Yeah, let's pick that. Change for fill. Change for transparency. Put that there. Delete that. And then fairly quickly, we've got another button that fits thematically. And then we can do save as, Canvas tutorial, PNG. And then now if we did button example, and then save, and then do you want to replace the existing file? Let's do 2. And then we do all slides. And now if we were to go into this folder, so if I go back, should take me to Canvas tutorial. It should have put, yeah, there we go. It's created a folder for us with all of our buttons in each slide. So how I would then get this into Canvas really easily, most of you might be uploading your files into here and then embedding it in. I use something like Embed to host all of my files. That way I don't have to, if I want a picture to be reused on a different course, it's much easier. So you just drag your pictures, put it onto here, right click, copy image address, and then you go into, let's say, if I just wanted it on this one, and I wanted it just underneath the welcome, embed image, rather than going onto Canvas, we just paste that link now, and then should be update. I grabbed the wrong one, so I'll go onto here, right click, copy image address, and then paste. There we go. Update, and now it's in there, and that will never break. That link, and it will be available. I can grab this from that link from Imgur for as many courses as I want. Whereas if I wanted to go put it into here, I would have to upload it again for each individual course that I work on. So if I were to go to onto my level 1 course, that quiz file would not be here. But if I had it pasted onto here, I can grab it over and over and over again. So I think really what you should do is just load up a PowerPoint. So I've got one here, and I've just been messing around with stuff. So we've got 3D models. So I've grabbed one here and just grabbed like a little heart, done a box with a gradient on it, chucked a font on it, grabbed a little, I just got this off the internet, I think. It might have come out of the icons section, I'm not too sure. Again, another box, and with a gradient outline on it. So it's really quite fast and easy. Like for the 3D files, you just do 3D file from online source. And yeah, let's have a look. Insert. And then give it a chance to go. If you're doing this on a college laptops, it might take a second. I mean, if it's taken, you'll have to obviously download it from the internet as well. So your internet connection will have to be okay. So, but now I've got that. And yeah, so I've got this moving thing. So let's create a new button. An animating one. So same with this one as well. Let's just, rather than creating this one, let's cut down this. So go to design, custom slide size, and let's make it 500 px, 250 px. Okay, and then now I'm just gonna get all of that, delete all of that, And then if hopefully I should be able to grab all of that at the same time. Just have to position it a bit better. And then finally, okay, so, and what's really helpful with this is looking up here, so you can see exactly what it's going to look like on your page. So don't worry about the white background, because Canvas has a white background, so we're not going to see that. We're not worrying about saving out like invisible backgrounds. So now if I play this, I think the animation takes about a second to play. So if I were to do File, Save As, and then, no, in fact, Export is what we want to do. And up here, you're going to see Create an Animated GIF. So we're going to click that, and depending on how high quality you want it, is up to you. So with this, I'm just going to do like a medium quality one, create the GIF, and save it here. I'll go through the process of uploading it through Canvas as well. So if we were to go onto, let's say, let's find a page. Not this one, View Pages. So I usually have, an experiments page where I just mess around with stuff. So if I wanted to put it underneath here, Files, in fact, actually, I'm just going to do Embed Image, Canvas, click on My Files, or Course Files, whichever one's up to you, click that, Open, and then Update. So now, if I save this, that's on here. Now, if we want this to link to a page, obviously, let's say Pages, and just send this back to our home page. Why not? Save. And now I can click this, and it sends me to the home page. So hopefully that that shows you how quick and easy it is to make these sorts of really much higher quality graphics, and for you to get your own style and personality into your course. Obviously, I have no idea whether this is useful for a particular course, and you know what sort of titles and themes that you should be going for, but depending on how you're structuring, you should be able to make something a bit more interesting and engaging for your students just using PowerPoint. So I hope that was useful, and I'll get on to making the next tutorial. Just a really quick add-on to the tutorial. I want to just talk about how I actually achieved this one, the animating planes. So you can animate within PowerPoint, and I'm sure we've all done the sort of things flying in. So it's literally that animation. Now if I click that, there we go. So all I've done is move these off the page and had them fly in from the bottom, and then done that same process of rendering out a GIF and uploading it. So again, you can make your own animations in here as well, just playing around with the animation pane. It's a bit more advanced, but another option. The other thing that you can do, so for the hair and beauty one, how I managed to achieve, so if I go back to Pages, and then it's not basic layout, is it? It's Canvas design resources, and if I go on to creating a house style, so this one was quite an interesting way to make. So if I open up the PowerPoint that has it in, I'm just looking for it, there we go. So this is what I've done. I've created a big, I've just got this video playing, and then done a circle over it, over a custom square canvas, got this shape in and put some text over there, and now so it'd be very easy to correct that, and then file and export, create an animated GIF, and just go through that same process as I did before. If you go into File and New, Blank Presentation, to get these, go to, so it pops up automatically sometimes, but if it doesn't, let's say it's gone, go to Design Ideas, and now it will start showing you all of these different sorts of examples. So if you were to click that, and then you can see, if you wanted to make a button with some very pixelated grass, but you do have the option to. But some of these are quite cool. Sometimes you just have to keep clicking, get ideas. But there's definitely some options in there for you to get inspired. Really, if you're struggling with coming up with something thematic, what's really good as well is that they pair nice font families. So if you're not very good at that, it's another way for you to start off your themes. Yeah, so I just wanted to show you that as well before I ended the tutorial.